welcome. My name is Amy Bernier and I am a yoga teacher and yoga therapist. So this week I had a request to film a video for people going through COVID recovery. Full disclosure, I'm a yoga teacher and therapist, not a medical professional, so if there's any question about whether or not you should be proceeding with gentle yoga, just check with your doctor first. But the takeaway from this is that we're going to be working on kind of improving our immune system, as well as working on improving our digestive system and calming the nervous system. All of these systems work together to promote health and healing. Another thing we'll be working on quite a bit is our breath. The major symptoms I've heard people report in later COVID recovery are shortness of breath and lingering fatigue and lack of energy. So this video will address those things. This first video will be very gentle. We'll be staying kind of low to the ground, not doing any standing poses, just working on a little bit of mobility and massaging, so to speak, into the areas of the lymphatic system which support the immune system. So our lymph tissue is found within the neck, the armpits, the belly, the groin. So we'll be doing movements to kind of stimulate those areas. So let's begin lying down on our backs. The only props you'll need for this might be a pillow or blanket to support you when we get to seated, and you can use that or a yoga block for one of our final poses, whatever you have. So starting on our backs. Once you get into a comfortable position here, maybe you bend your legs, allow your knees to fall together, your feet to be a little bit wider, just a nice place of support for the low back. Rest your arms by your sides and just arrive for your time on your mat. Notice your body today without judgment. Notice how you're breathing. Notice your thoughts. And notice how you're feeling emotionally. And then we'll begin to deepen our breath. This first breath, we'll place either one or both hands onto the belly. As you inhale, feel that belly fill. As you exhale, allow the belly to empty completely with a relaxation in the body. So inhale, belly rising and filling. Exhaling, belly falling, relaxing into the body. Try that a few times on your own. Stay relaxed with the face, the jaw. And then we're going to take one of the hands and bring it into the side body. So inviting the breath to move into all the space that it can. So first allow the breath to move into the belly and then expand out into both of the ribs. You can feel it when you put your hand there. Inhale, sense of expansion into the ribs. Exhale, sense of relaxation. And then lastly, we'll place one hand or both lightly onto the upper chest, inviting the breath into the belly, the ribs, and then the upper chest. Keep it going. sometimes when we are anxious or fearful or just out of a habit of shallow breathing, we just breathe up here. We want to invite the breath into all parts of the belly, the lungs, for this optimal healing. Feel that little rise of the breath up, like your chest is lifting upwards. Exhaling, relax the back body. And then relax the arms down. Invite a full breath into all of these places. Like as you inhale, you're just expanding out, getting a little bit bigger. Exhaling, settling in a little closer to the earth. And before we start the physical practice, let's consider inviting in an intention for the practice. An intention just allows us to really invite more powerful healing. So let's consider a few options. One might be acceptance. Another word that might resonate for you would be allow. Allow the healing to take place. Maybe it's release. Release any toxins, negativity, fear. Maybe it's surrender. Surrender to the here and now. You are in a place of healing. Or another word that comes up for you that would bring you into balance and healing. And then when you're ready, we're going to invite our right knee in towards the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then we're going to let the left arm rest by the side. So holding onto that knee with the right hand, start making little circles. Some of these movements are rather intuitive, so moving in a way that feels good to your body. Maybe your body's been still for a while and stiff. So just allow this sense of compassion, curiosity about your body and its ability to heal. Circle in any way that serves you. This is starting to massage a little bit into those lymph nodes in the groin as well as the belly. And then extend that leg up towards the sky. The knee is still bent. Relax the arms and continue your little circular exploration. Just moving in a way that feels good to you. Maybe you make little figure eights. Continue to breathe. This is also creating a sense of grounding and trust in the body. And then maybe you make those circles bigger, bending the knee out to the side, starting to get a little bit more into the hips. Feel that little massage across your low back. And always modifying and moving in ways that feel good and healthy and supportive for your body. So when that feels complete, hug that knee in, extend the left leg down towards earth, flex your foot maybe. Just take a few full breaths here. Remember that breath pattern. Breath into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Full. Exhaling like you're surrendering down towards earth with your body, with your mind. Releasing ideas, expectations. And now we're going to do a little movement that is really good actually for releasing the back. It involves a little bit of shaking in the body. Shaking is another way to kind of just release, let go, and reset our nervous system. So we're going to imagine there's something on our right foot. And we're going to come like this and start kicking it off. So kick, kick, kick. It's a fast kick. This is called rabbit kick. Kick, kick, kick. Breathe. Notice it's inviting just a little massage into your whole body. Maybe you flatten out the foot, Like there's something on top of the foot. Kick, kick, kick fast. Breathe. And then let that leg just fall down. Take a moment to notice your body. Do you notice any difference in vitality in the two sides of your hips, your legs? And then we'll do this on the other side. So bend your legs. Same thing on the other side. So hug that left leg in. Relax your right arm. And start circling that left knee in any way that serves you. Continue to breathe deeply. Maybe go in both directions. And then extend that leg up, relax the arms, and continue to explore movement, maybe in a circular pattern, side to side. This is creating a little massage in the belly, so think of the movement from your belly into the back rather than the leg. Again, massaging, stimulating all that lymph to support your immune system. And then make that a little bit bigger. Maybe draw that left knee out. Like you're stirring a big pot of soup with your left leg. And then hug it in. Extend the right leg down towards earth. I'm trying to keep my head warm, but it's not happening. Relax those shoulders, relax your jaw, and breathe deep, deep, deep. Our inhales help nourish. Our exhales help let us let go, clear, cleanse. Inhaling vitality and health. Exhaling anything stuck, stagnant. And then we'll do our rabbit kick on this side. So again, imagine there's something on that left foot. Reach it up and start kicking quickly. Breathe. Feel that little vibration shake in your whole body. Maybe flatten out the foot. Kick the top of the foot. Sometimes it can feel a little wonky, like your body doesn't want to move this way. Just allow it. And then when you're ready, let it go. Same thing. Extend the legs long so you can feel the effect. Part of yoga is taking the time to notice, to feel those incremental shifts of energy. And then bend your legs. We're going to do a little movement now for the upper body. So let's hold opposite elbows and begin to circle. Circle your arms over to the right, up over your head, and down to the left. Just circle in a way that feels good to you. So this is starting to create that little massaging action around the neck and the armpits, that lymphatic tissue. Go in both directions. And if you have any shoulder injuries, feel free to modify, make the circle smaller. And then allow the arms to rest over your head in any way. It could be a little diamond shape, a cactus shape, or just arms out to your sides. And focus on that full breath moving from your belly to your ribs to your chest. Let yourself be full of breath and then let yourself let go. Feel both the fullness of the inhale and the fullness and completeness of the exhale. And then we're going to do just a little bit more self-massage. You might take that right arm out to the side a little bit. Take your left hand and start massaging into the side of your neck. Any way that feels good. You could go up into the back of your skull. You could rock your head a bit side to side. This idea of just massaging out these tissues, inviting in health and healing. Come down maybe into your shoulder. Breathe deep and then lift that arm a little bit higher so you can give your armpit a good massage. And all of those lymph nodes in your armpit. When that feels complete, let it go. Release that arm down. Notice any subtle differences between the two sides of your body. And we'll do that massage on the other side. So gentle massage into the left side of your neck. And you could rock the head. Just find that sweet spot. Maybe you travel down into the trapezius, that big muscle in the upper back. Down into the shoulder. And then lift that arm a little bit so you can get right into that left armpit. Breathe deeply. When that feels complete, let it go. Relax your arms. Notice the breath moving laterally into both sides. And then we're going to give ourselves a hug for the lower body. So draw one knee and the other knee in. And just circle in a way that feels good to you. Maybe you cross the ankles. Creating a little massage once again into that groin area, the belly, into the back where the kidneys, the adrenal glands are housed. All of our systems are connected. We can invite all of the systems in our body to work together towards healing. And when that feels complete, if it feels okay to you, extend your legs and your arms towards sky. Little bend in the knees, little bend in the elbows. More circles. This is a really gentle inversion. Inversions, again, work towards support that lymphatic system. So we're feeling a drain down. The veins need movement. The lymphatic system needs movement to restore. So when we're too sedentary, this lymphatic system isn't really working so well to flush things out. And then once again, you might feel a little bit silly. It's okay. Shaking is, again, helping that lymphatic system. Shake your hands and legs. Breathe. And go ahead and hug it. And maybe make some big circles here individually with your knees, like you're stirring two separate bowls of soup. Feel the effects in your belly, your back. Maybe go in both directions. And then set the feet down. We'll take the feet just a little wider, take the arms a little wider. Breathe. And one final movement here on our back before we transition. So go ahead and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. This is creating just a little twisting effect. Again, still massaging into our core. So when that feels complete, bring your feet back together. Rest your arms to take a big breath to notice and observe. Beautiful. So from here we're going to transition. So let's gently roll to the left or the right. We're going to find our way into a seated posture here. So when you come up into your seat, if you feel uncomfortable in your low back or your hips, it's a good idea to put something underneath your hips, and that may help you feel a little more ease. So a little pillow, a blanket. And if you truly don't feel comfortable in seated, you could sit up on your couch or a chair probably. So find a nice tall spine. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Relaxing our face sends a signal to the nervous system that everything is safe. We don't have to be so on guard. And another way to promote healing and relaxation. So let's just start with a little bit of movement. In yoga, we like to move our spine in all its different directions. So a little forward and back movement here in seated cat and cow. So as you inhale, belly comes forward, heart lifts up. Exhale, arch your spine, gaze down, tuck your chin. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, gaze down, arch that spine back. Keep it going. And notice what's happening here is we're creating still this massaging action in and around the neck. We're moving with our breath, inviting the breath to move from belly to ribs to chest, and inviting the breath to be empty. And when that feels complete, come back to your neutral spine. And we're going to move into a lateral side bend. I love lateral side bends for opening up the side waist and helping to promote that full breath into the lungs, which really need it. So maybe just start right here, maybe 10 fingers to earth, lift your spine up a little taller. I'm going to move a little bit with our breath here. So inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, bring it back down. So inhale, spaciousness on the right side, a little compression on the left. Just another time or two, moving into it nice and gently. Try to keep both of your hips rooted to the earth. And this time we'll hold that reach. Gaze where you like. You could gaze up, you could gaze down. You could create a little bit more massaging action by inhaling, opening that elbow, look up towards sky. Exhale, come down, draw your elbow down. A couple of times, inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then hold the pose wherever it feels good. Again, we're creating length and space into this right side, into the right lung, a little compression over here on the left. Soften your face, your jaw. And come back to neutral. Notice the effects. Notice any energetic difference between the two sides of the body. And we'll do that on the other side. So start again by tenting the earth. Lift up a little bit. Inhale, sweep that left arm up over your head. Exhale, bring it down with your own breath, taking that nice kind of C shape in your body to open and expand the left lung. And then hold. And you could just stay here, create that little flow if it serves you. Inhale, open the elbow. Exhale, look down towards earth, draw that elbow in. Move in ways that feel kind of organic and natural to you. Maybe as you inhale, you feel like you're kind of opening like a flower towards sun. Inviting that quality maybe of trust, restoration, acceptance, whatever your intention word was. Hold the pose. Breathe a little deeper into the left lung. And come back to center. Notice the breath in both of the lungs. And then we're going to move towards a twist. So again, a lot of dynamic, just gentle movement to get the body going a little bit. So take your hands into this cactus shape, sit really tall. As you inhale, little twist to the left. As you exhale, little twist to the right. Keep it going your way. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. It doesn't have to be big. If any movements don't feel easeful in your body, just hold and rest. Next time, hold that little twist to the right. Take your left hand to your right thigh. Right hand reaches up over your head. That lateral movement, open the right lung. Look at your left shoulder. And then take it into a twist. So you might just keep that palm reaching up towards sky. Turn from your belly, your heart to the right. Or maybe you take that hand down to touch the earth. Whatever feels good in you. Inhales, lengthen all the way up to the crown. Exhale, gently twist and feel that belly draw back. Twisting in yoga provides, again, that little massage to the belly, the gut. It also, on a psychological level, helps us see a broader perspective. So come back to center when that feels complete. Take a moment to pause, to breathe, to notice. And we'll do that on the other side. So take your cactus arms. This time we'll inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Keep it going, just subtle. Keep it lifting up through your crown. Next time, keep gazing to the left, right hand to your left thigh, left hand sweeps up and over. Look at your right shoulder, open the left side. And then take that arm, you can either reach it to the left, turn to the left for a gentle twist, or take fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently twist, draw that belly in. Soften your face, your jaw. Broaden your perspective. Invite healing, acceptance. Come back to neutral. Take a moment to notice. To breathe big, like you could breathe into all of your cells, all of the tissues in your lungs, all of your body. Beautiful. So we're going to take just a few more gentle poses. We're going to come onto our hands and our knees. And if your knees are sensitive, you can pad them up with a blanket. So this is table pose. So your hands are right underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Maybe take a few rounds of cat and cow here now in this position. So as you inhale, soften that belly, lift the heart, lift it towards the spine, gaze down. Few times. Inhaling vitality, exhaling, releasing, letting go. Come back to your neutral spine. Walk your hands forward just a little bit. And we're going to make some nice circles in our hips. So inhale, circle around to the right. Exhale, circle up through the left. So inhale, awareness into that right lung, full and healthy. Exhale over to the left lung. Couple of times. And when you're ready, circle in the other direction. Stay with your breath. Inhale, circle, breathe into the left lung. Exhale, circle up the right side. And then we're going to take a little rest in child's pose. So maybe we widen our knees, touch the toes. Walk your heels back towards your hips. Sit those hips back. Walk forward and surrender your forehead down towards the earth. And if your forehead doesn't come to the earth, you could bring in a block, a blanket, or even just cross your arms. Allow that breath to move fully and freely into your back body. So we've talked a lot about bringing the breath into the belly, the ribs, the chest, but a lot of our lung tissue kind of sits in the back, moves into the back of the body. So really use this pose to breathe into the back of your lungs. And when you're ready, come back to your hands and your knees. We're just going to do a few poses down onto our bellies to continue to bring the breath into the back of the lungs. So lower down onto your belly. We can take our hands under our shoulders, stretch our legs back behind us. As you inhale, lift up into just a low, low cobra. A little bit of strength. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll it up, a little cobra. Exhale down. And this time hold. You could hold right here. You could just come back and rest. Or you could slide one hand forward and then the other, coming into Sphinx pose. So the hands, the elbows, the shoulders align. We're breathing deeply into our back body. If this doesn't serve you, you can just be a little lower or just rest. And then from here, we'll stretch our body long. You can take a little stretch from fingers to toes. And then hold opposite elbows, the feet widen as wide as the mat. This is called Crocodile Pose. So we're going to rest our forehead onto our forearms and deepen our breath. If this pose doesn't serve you to rest on your belly in any way, you can always come back into child's pose or take any other pose. But this can be a really nice pose of relaxation, of surrender, and to invite that breath to move fully into the back part of your body. Again, experience the full inhale like your body is just expanding with breath and life. Exhaling, completely letting go, like you're just surrendering down towards earth. So whenever you're ready, draw your toes together, hands come under your shoulders, pressing your body up. And we're going to come to a seated pose just for a little bit more breath work before we start to slow things down. So make sure you're comfortable. Again, you could be up on your pillow, your blanket, sitting in your chair. We want to lengthen that spine, relax the shoulders. And we're going to invite a breath pattern called alternate nostril breathing. So if you happen to be really stuffy in your nose, this might not work for you. You might want to blow your nose first, or you could just imagine that it's happening. Just the idea of bringing our attention to different sides of the body can be very, very calming and balancing for the nervous system. I bring this one in here. It can also kind of help to give your mind something to focus on when you're breathing, and super, like I said, super calming for the nervous system and can kind of help clear out the sinuses. So sit tall. Again, if you need a tissue, go get it. We're going to take our right thumb and bring it to the right nostril. Breathe deeply into your left nostril. Close off both nostrils and breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril. Close off both. Breathe out through the left nostril. Breathe in through the left. Close off both. Breathe out through the right. Keep going with that pattern with your own breath cycle. Again, try to explore that idea of feeling complete and full at your breath while you maybe focus up into your mind. And that full exhale, kind of relaxing down one side of your body with that exhale. Stay relaxed in your jaw and your shoulders. And whenever that feels complete, just relax your hands down, close your eyes, and notice the fullness of your breath and whatever else you might notice. So So that is a wonderful breath pattern to practice anytime. I tend to do alternate nostril breathing frequently while I'm driving. It can have a very calming, focusing effect. And it's also a good precursor to meditation. However, we're going to move on and come down onto your back again. Here's where you want either your pillow, your blanket, a book, a yoga block, just something to lift your hips up a little bit in a minute. So let's come down onto our back. Our legs are still bent. Take your feet a little bit wider. Let's just start here by one more time, inviting full breath into each of our lungs individually. So rest your arms to the side. Windshield wiper those legs from side to side a few times. And then linger with your legs to the right. The feet are flexed to protect our knees. And lift your left arm up over your head if that serves you. Breathe deep, deep, deep into that left lung, the left side of your body. If you need reinforcement, sometimes it feels good to place the right hand onto that left lung area to feel that breath. Stay super relaxed in your face and your jaw. Inhaling health, vitality, and light. Exhaling anything that's not serving you. And then rest your arms. We'll come back to neutral and take the legs to the other side. So rock your legs to the left. Your feet are flat. Your right arm reaches up over your head. Your left hand can come into kind of embrace the right side of your body where your right lung is. Full breath all the way down the right side of your body. Full exhale. And when that feels complete, come back to neutral. Maybe rock the legs just a little bit side to side. Or if it would feel good, hug the legs in and circle. And we're going to set our feet down so our feet are underneath our knees. We're moving into a supported bridge pose. So here's where we're going to either use our pillow, our blanket, or our yoga block or book. We're going to lift the hips up and set that prop right underneath the lowest part of your spine. It should feel comfortable. Again, the feet are underneath the knees. The arms are resting by the side. The breath is full. Even just lifting our hips up a little bit brings us into that gentle inversion. Soothing for the nervous system, restorative for the digestive system. So either stay right here in this shape, this is a beautiful restorative pose, or if you'd like to go a little deeper into an inversion, you could reach your legs up towards the sky. And the knees can be bent, it doesn't matter. Just the idea is that we're creating that little help for the lymphatic system. Your arms, wherever they want to go, maybe they reach up over your head a little bit. You could still be down in bridge pose. So whatever pose you chose, make sure you're comfortable and deepen your breath. You might choose to hold that pose a little longer, hit the pause button, or even bring your legs up on your couch so you're nice and supported. But we're going to come down, release any props you had, and we're going to set ourselves up for a nice relaxation. So make sure you're comfortable. Call this pose Shavasana, our final resting pose. If you have some props here, you could bring your pillow underneath your thighs. This helps to support the low back. You could bring a pillow underneath your head. Just try to find your head in a neutral position. You don't want to have your head super tucked up or extended back. Nice and neutral like this. If you're chilly, you might cover yourself up with a blanket. So again, just find yourself in a place of ease. And I'll be guiding you through a healing relaxation. So close your eyes. I'm going to invite you to follow your breath for a while, and then maybe we'll just let the breath go. But first, let's visualize that we are in a healing place. Maybe it's right here in your living room. Maybe you visualize you're somewhere where you can feel the sunshine on you, like the beach, the mountains, by a river. I personally have a strong affinity to nature and its healing power, so even visualizing it can be helpful. So imagine yourself in this healing environment wherever you've chosen. You're completely relaxed, warm, comfortable. And you start to imagine a healing wind come across your body. So maybe you imagine as you inhale, it travels up your toes all the way up into your mind. And as you exhale, that healing wind energy courses back down your body. Inhaling this healing wind, this light energy from toes to crown of your head. Exhaling, sensing it course back down you, inviting you to become a little bit more heavy, a little bit more relaxed. Inhaling up the body, exhaling down the body, heavier. And then let's imagine this healing wind comes just into your knees. So you feel that energy come into your knees, travel up your body, up into the mind. Exhaling, maybe sweeping down the back of your body. Again, feeling this relaxation now in the back of your knees, the whole back of your spine. Inhaling from knees to crown. Exhaling from the back of the head down to the back of the knees. The lower legs, the feet, the toes, totally surrender. And now this healing light, this energy, this wind comes right into your belly, your pelvis. Inhale it in all the way up into the mind. Exhaling down the body, relaxation in your low back, your pelvis. So now the thighs, the knees, the lower legs completely let go. Inhale from belly to crown, exhale crown to low back. And now this healing wind, this light, this energy comes right into your heart and your lungs. So inhale, feel that expansion. Maybe you see a certain color come in. Feel it wave up your body into your mind. As you exhale, send relaxation into the back of your heart, your shoulder blades just melt. The rest of your body, your belly, your pelvis, your legs become even heavier. And now you feel this healing wind, this energy come into the throat. So allow the breath to come into the belly, but feel all this energy, maybe a light, a healing energy come into your throat and travel up into the mind. Exhale, completely relax your head, your neck, your jaw. While the rest of the body surrenders into relaxation. And completely relax your jaw, your face, as you focus your breath into your throat. Exhaling, relaxing the neck. And then bringing your awareness back to your body as a whole. A few sweeping breaths. Inhale from toes up to the mind. Inviting relaxation, healing into the mind. Exhaling complete relaxation down your body. Relaxation, healing into the body. And notice if any particular color related to healing is coming up for you. Maybe there's no color, just a sensation of warmth. Begin to acknowledge, although we invited in a healing wind and energy, this healing wind and energy is your own breath, your own intentions for healing. Just basking for another moment in this knowing that you are your greatest healer. Feel free to linger here in relaxation. Only if you're ready, you can just bring some gentle movement into your body, maybe wiggling the fingers or the toes. Maybe draw the knees in. Maybe come to rest on your side. As you roll onto your side, really support your head. We're in no rush. Really notice how you feel resting on your side. Still notice the breath moving fully into your heart and lung. And only when you're ready, use your hands to slowly press you into a seated position. Take a moment to find that comfortable seat. To feel that breath, that healing energy coursing through you. Take your hands to your heart in prayer. Remember your healing intention word. Breathe it in like it's true. And commit to taking this healing word, this intention, these healing breaths with you into your life. Namaste. The healing light within me acknowledges the healing light within you.